Good afternoon, everybody.
What have you seen from Todd about this season? Maybe it's different or the same?
It looks the same to me. Looks pretty good. Looks explosive. He may not be getting as many opportunities as he normally gets, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game changes that.
Any theories on why you guys under Pete Carroll have such a good record in primetime games?
I think we don't let the prime time get to our heads. We treat it as a regular game. It's easy for guys to come in, young and watching Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night football and thinking it's a bigger deal than what it is. But, for the first day we got here, they always preached it's just a normal game and, we've kind of normalized the game. So it doesn't feel like a big game, doesn't feel different than any other game. And you don't feel like you have to do more, do whatever to show or prove something. And I feel like that's probably why it speaks to the success we've had.
You've obviously studied Jared Goff since he came into the league. How have you seen him develop as a quarterback?
Just his reads, the way he picks up reads, the way he, he's really, really good at play action. He's able to, get outside the pocket, get the ball to his targets really, really fast. He makes really good reads at the line, good checks at the line. And that's probably what stands out to me. I think over the years he's, taking more control of the offense, taking more control of, where everybody is going. So I think when he was a rookie, he was kind of still trying to learn his way. And as he's gotten older and as he's matured, you can see him understanding the offense, understanding what is expected of him, and taking control of their offense.
What does this offense mean for you guys as linebackers that maybe is different than other teams' offenses?
What do you mean?
In terms of what you guys have to look out for, what your responsibilities are, all that stuff?
We just have to be conscious of them. They run a lot of over routes. They do a lot of play action. They do a lot of, somewhat misdirection. We just have to really key in on, what they're trying to do. They run some plays where they pull everybody to the right but run a fake or a dive to the left. And, our vision has to be on point. Our eyes have to be on point. We were fortunate enough to play a similar offense the first game of the year. And so I'm pretty sure they're watching their film just like we are. And, we just got to do it again.
How do you manage the film study and everything when you have a condensed week, when you don't have those extra couple of days that you normally would?
You just gotta, you gotta cram. You gotta cram as much as you can. After the game was over, you gotta, enjoy it for a second and then get right to studying film and luckily it's a divisional opponent, so you know about them a little bit, but you just try to learn as fast as you can. But it's a team that we've seen before, and always works in your favor.
Was it to the point that you were watching their film on the way back from?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have your views on Thursday night and whether it's a good idea changed at all in all the years you've been in the league, or what do you think of Thursday night games?
It's pretty much still the same. I think it's very hard for players to get their bodies ready to play a Thursday night game. But, we're professionals. We figure out a way. Would we like it to change? Of course. Will it? Probably not. So we have to just deal with it.
Does the extra kind of bye week on the back end of it help offset that a little bit?
You get 3 days off. That's definitely great. But as far as the game itself, it doesn't. The 3 days off doesn't affect that game, that Thursday that you're playing. It more so affects the next following game. Go ahead.
So when you say you want it to change, you want Thursday night games to be eliminated?
They don't have to be eliminated, just maybe a bye week before them or whatever, like some way where it's a little bit more time to get your body prepared to play a game. We played Sunday and turn around, play Thursday again. I think we had Monday and then, Monday, Tuesday, and it's the day before the game. And you're, anybody who's coming back or, had injuries during that game, it's hard for them to to get their body 100%. But like I said, we're professionals, and we figure out a way.
In a normal game week, when do you feel right again, like you couldn't really play?
Probably Thursday. So.
Can you describe for people who don't get into your locker room just the task it is to get ready for games, how your body feels, what you have to do to get your body into the playing mode again after the season?
You gotta, I typically get in the cold tub right when we land from the plane. You got to get a lot of massages. You try to get as much rest as you can. It's just a lot of guys do different things. I try to do everything that I can. You know what I mean? It's a process. You're doing something every single day. You're watching film, and when you're not watching film, you're taking care of your body. So I think that's the hours that they don't see. Besides just us watching film, it's trying to take care of your body, trying to drink enough water, trying to get enough sleep, even though it's a short weekend. You got to wake up to watch that extra film. And so there's a lot that goes into it. But we're professionals, so.
If the NFL wanted to add games to the regular season, would players say, okay, take out a Thursday game, get rid of the Thursday games, we'll give you the extra revenue games?
It depends on how you structure it, because at the end of the day, they're about making money. So they're going to try to make us the best decision as far as money possible. So players know that, and you got to recognize that. So if they're trying to make an extra game or try to take away this or take away that, there's typically something behind it. It's not just player safety or whatever they might make it out to be. There's obviously always money behind every decision that we make.
You guys getting able to find success in Seattle the last couple of years. How important is it to win these division games at home, especially against a rival and contender like that?
It's really important. Like you said, they've had some success here. We've had some success at their place. So it's always good to get a divisional win. It's a new season. So what happened last year, what happened the previous years before, it doesn't really matter. If you don't bring a game this year, then, all that is erased. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. And then I'll let you know.
Both your games against them this year are in prime time. Does that kind of signify anything to you guys as far as what this particular matchup means?
And people like to watch the NFC West. So I think we have a really good division. You see a lot of us are sitting pretty high outside of Arizona. So it's a fun division to watch. And, people want to see it. West Coast, bias.
Could be off on this, but it seems like you guys are running more base personnel this year in situations where a lot of teams would run nickel and dime as a base automatically. What's kind of been the thought process behind that?
We run a little bit more base. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe a lot.
Maybe a lot. I mean, you got to have good linebackers, right? So I think you get some good linebackers to give your coordinator confidence to call those, call base. Arizona ran a lot of 10 personnel, and like you said, nobody expected us to be base versus 10. But we played it. We played fine. Felt like we, held them to 10 points. And so I think it just comes down to execution. It doesn't matter what the personnel is on the field. As long as the people on the field are executing, a defense can be successul.
Obviously, Kendricks factors into that a lot, the different things he can do.
100%. You have a guy like that. When you see him blitzing, it's not, a nickel blitzing from the outside. It's a big backer blitzing from the outside. And a lot of times most offenses don't account for the nickel or have the running back pick up the nickel. And so our backers on running backs, we like our matchup.
Do you like how that changes your responsibilities on obvious passing downs to have 3 linebackers on the field?
It's been an adjustment, but it's always fun to learn something new, and I always look forward to different challenges. So it's been successful so far, so I like it.
What would it mean to see Paul Allen in the Ring of Honor?
Mean a lot, especially for me. He drafted me. He took a chance on a linebacker that they felt was too short and wasn't going to pan out in the league. And so to honor him is amazing. For him to be the 12th Ring of Honor is pretty amazing at that. So I think it was perfect. It's fitting. He deserved it.
Anything else? Thanks, Bobby.
Appreciate it. Enjoy the sun.